September 10th of 2010, we had Tropical Storm Hermine that hit our area. We had a lot of rain from September 6th to the 9th. On the 10th, I remember I came home from work. It was sunny, it was hot. Went down to the barn to feed the animals, and I, out of the corner of my eye, I looked towards the river and I could see a wave of water heading towards the pond. I didn't understand what it was. That area has flooded historically forever. That's why it's mostly farmland. The water would come in slowly as the river crested, but it went out very quickly. And I had seen flooding on that property in that area for years. I moved to District 5 in 1996. I had seen several floods, but this was something out of a nightmare, like out of a bad movie. And as soon as I saw it, I went to the house, got my husband. He came down to the barn. It probably wasn't even 15 minutes, and we were waist high in water. It didn't flood the house, thank God, but the farm was underwater. It was insane water for as far as I could see. And I had sheep at the time, and my sheep looked like they were heading towards the house, but I don't know if they got confused by the sounds of the water coming in, but they circled back towards the water. And before I knew it, they were swimming in the water. And some of them were bighorn sheep. And I swam out to try to get them, to take them to high ground. I watched as they went underwater and then came up for air. And I'd grab their horns. I had one of my favorite sheep. His name was Buddy. And he actually went under. I was able to grab his horns. But I think he was just too exhausted from trying, and I actually watched him go underwater and then never come up again. So it was getting late and it was dark. My husband and I knew there was nothing more we could do. I'm sorry. So the next day we woke up, and again it was sunny and clear, and we found Buddy and some of the other sheep floating along with a young llama and a whole bunch of my chickens and different fowl, like couple of my turkeys, guinea fowl. It got our farm equipment. Our tractors were underwater. Our farm truck was underwater. Barrels of my feed were just floating around. My saddles floated around. Anything that wasn't tied down had traveled down the Trinity unless it got stopped by our fence. My name is Kelleher, and I'm running for District 5, Fort Worth City Council.